So we're back. Hopefully finishing. I think that's depicting the ship from the last Starfighter. So we had, well, I had thought, let's mount. They had sort of, which I had thought until that point they were going in chronological order, but there was a bit couple earlier. I only met Cobb in person once. It was based on Dave Stevens' graphic novel. It immediately became apparent, even before I met with Rob and Jim, that it wasn't going to work. It looked like he was wearing a small trash can on his back. The proportions were completely wrong. Sensation. But pretty great. It was form-fitting and would fit more tightly to Billy Campbell's back. It also looked like it was designed to function. Its design. In Chimera's original sketch with the final product, it's very, very close. Technology, both into reality and the zeitgeist of rumors and what-ifs. While it wasn't a new idea per se, there was renewed interest in chase sequences, explosions, heavy scientific conjecture, explosions, chase sequences, more science, more explosions, and of course, quotable one-liners. Cabos personally. The Whispercraft is essentially a helicopter and jet plane combined. It's fast, it's powerful, but because this movie takes place in the future, it also has additions, streamlines the body of a helicopter into more of a jet, allowing it to maneuver in tighter spaces at greater speeds. Part of this design process is finding ways to watching Cobb put pencil to paper was an invigorating jolt. Ron's work is vision. I love Ron. Watching Ron draw, he had an extraordinary, almost mathematical mind. We'd start to us. He'd usually start in the corner and draw these little lines, and by the time it all started to come together, it was perfectly proportional. Ron's precision was dictated by the way he thought. It was just so inspiring to be around him and see how he used his whole brain all the time. I wonder if this didn't make it into the show. At least I don't really recommend. Wasn't really that involved. This is one I don't think I've even heard of. Adventure that was trying to actually bring this back failed in Germany, and the hangar that was custom built for it was, you'd think there would be a company that would have a go at this sort of concept. I mean, I think that, I don't know, I just think it's interesting that so it looks like I've never heard of it. If this did get made, seems like the concept is taking off from that one scene in Spaceballs at the. This is what I'm thinking of. This did get made, but it looks like his designs weren't actually used. And it looks like. '93, Cobb embarked on a sabbatical from the film world, longtime friend and former colleague Michael Bax. Bax was signing on as a partner at the time, and Cobb came aboard and did the same, in the hopes of standing out in a competitive meshing together Silicon Valley engineering and gameplay with Hollywood production and special effects. It was a sentiment they hoped would give games more theatrical presentation appearance and producer. It's a huge undertaking that seemed too perfect to fail. So it looks like, is this before the Space Truckers art of the other? So it looks like that unfortunately did not work out due to poor initial sales and lack of. So I'm not sure if this is another faux project or whether it's just one I've never heard of. Off with the film, but as far as I understood it, this is kind of his earliest commercial work. For ecology. So it looks like some toys he designed. It's kind of misleading. Could squeeze it in, but this isn't what it's talking about. Oh, again, this is not at all. It's also just a design from a game. Yeah, it's a little bit of an anticlimax, these later portions. so this does bring us to the end. Um, did enjoy this. The sort of anecdotes, sort of really repetitive, you know, that, oh, he's just a really great guy. Had a lot of fun working with him. Uh, so, you know, obviously we couldn't get him to talk, but it just seemed to be more about everyone else. But overall, I quite enjoyed this. Although I'm not sure if I could recommend it for that for it. Next stream will probably be tomorrow. We'll probably go back to Morkborg and finish. But yeah, that'll be it for today.